So from start, LinkedIn is a platform that came in a few years back. People were used to, use it as a resume, but now it's such a powerful platform. Starting that every time you post and someone likes a post that you make, or comment or share, all the connections and network from that person will see your post. That's super huge. So this is a big advantage because the organic reach is through the roof. So every time you post, you have a possibility for people to see your post for free, completely free, without spending any kind of money. So I don't know if you have anything to add there, but it's a fantastic platform that we use daily. That's it.
It's an amazing social media platform. It's just like any of the others, but like he did mention, it's a platform where literally everybody sees everything that you're doing. And it's kind of like if you were using Facebook or Instagram 10 years ago. So it's like you're one of the first people on there. It's not super saturated. It's very easy to connect with other people. It's very easy to engage with other people. And it's very easy to get your message across. And that's why it's so important for businesses to be on there. And it's kind of like a more mature platform. So it's the best place for any type of business. It's the best place for anybody that is from high school and above, looking to find a job, looking to get a little more experience, looking to build up their network. That's exactly like the basis of LinkedIn.
So it's not the place for you, for example, just to post your vacation pictures or your funny
your bikini
memes
pics.
or your funny
Not the
memes.
best idea.
So it's something different. It's something that you put your work mode, your network, and also you can post interesting articles, your hobbies, your passions, all of that. You can also niche down and just double down in those topics. But regarding like an Instagram profile or anything like that, you should keep it as classy as you can. But also you need to find and be relatable. So you need to show yourself as a real person and your different hobbies and likes and all of that. So don't be too formal. Find a middle ground between the two sides, and then you can start growing your profile. Okay.
Exactly. So on LinkedIn, there's two different types of profiles. We have a personal profile, to the right, to the left, right there. Yeah. So we have two types of profiles. We have a personal profile and we have a company profile. This right here that you see on the picture is a screenshot of my personal profile from a desktop view. So if we look at it, it looks kind of similar to when we're looking at a Facebook profile from a desktop view. We do see that we have the profile picture, we have space to put a cover photo, and then we do have a little bit of bio information on that person. This is the best place to put exactly who you are and what you do. And just like on any other social media platform, just like we mentioned when we were doing our Instagram bio optimization, you have the space to make sure that you are communicating exactly what you're doing, who you're helping, and what problem you're solving. So in the past, we used to put like, graduated from FAU into marketing, but no, now we can go ahead and take that a little further and actually explain what we're doing to the most minimal detail so that anybody that I'm connecting with sees who I am and what I'm working in.
Exactly. This is the desktop view, but also you should focus on the iPhone or the regular phone view.
Yeah.
Because what people see when you post, for example, is your tagline. And the tagline is the little description that's under your name. Usually people put like the position or the company they work, but what we recommend is actually put your end goal there. So if you're helping X and Y, Z type of people or company, just tell that in your description, okay? So focus on who are you helping, what are you trying to do, and then how you do it, okay? So that's the best formula for your description, your tagline. That way, when people see your post, they already know without looking into your profile, oh, this is a person that I really want to connect, or this is a person I really want to read. So that's super, super important. Your tagline should be super short, and in a few words, it's like your elevator pitch. So in a few words, they know what's going on with your own profile, okay?
Exactly. Next, on the other side, we have a company page. So a company page is the equivalent to a business page on Facebook. What this is the brand's image, everything that the brand is all about. That's what you want to have here. And this is the best way for your employees to be able to say where they work at, and then for new customers to be able to find you on this LinkedIn platform. Keep in mind that you do have to create your company profile using a personal account. So from your personal account, you'll just go to the settings and add a company. You can't just have a company by itself. So if you are interested in creating that page, make sure you reach out to the owner or the HR manager of your company in order to make that visible for everybody on your team.
Also, make sure that your company page is supported by your own personal page. So every time your company posts something and you have some presence in your LinkedIn platform, like that post, comment that post, share that, because what's going to happen is thanks to your own profile and your employees' profile, everyone is going to start building up that account. So it's a group effort between everyone, okay? Because a company page, because it's not a person, you need to help and make it as relatable and as organic as possible. So what you can do is also add the employee of the company, as they can put, okay, I work for X and Y company, so they are within the profile. So people can see who is working there, what's the people who, so they can start following around. So it's a group effort. It's not like, okay, this is a standalone page and it's gonna grow by itself, but the people that are gonna make it grow is the same employees, okay?
Exactly. And also keep in mind that a good strategy for you if you are a business owner is to get your employees active on LinkedIn. So make sure that they're contributing to the post, they can contribute to an article, they can each write their own little thing that can be posted as the whole company's profile or in their own personal one that then you can share from the company profile. This is a great way to really get your employees to actively participate on this, and also, like you said, to boomerang your effect and your visibility on this platform.
Exactly. Remember that every time you like, you share, you comment, all of your connections will see the post. So that's super important. So anything you do, make sure that you are just looking around and, okay, I'm not liking everything because maybe I like it, but I don't want that to be shown on my profile because, I don't know, it's not formal or work related. So if you're trying to build your presence within your network, just always think that everyone is going to see it. I mean, it's super clear, and every time someone visits your profile, they're going to know who is visiting. The same thing, this is full transparency. That's something that's great. I mean, this platform is pushing the boundaries, and not all social media platforms are like that. The transparency level is up notch, so it's top. So make sure that you know what's going on, and make sure this is your personal, your business profile. So make sure it's super clear and transparent.
Exactly. So the question that a lot of people ask themselves when they aren't actively on LinkedIn is, who should be on LinkedIn? Should I really be on LinkedIn? Should my company be on LinkedIn? Maybe our audience isn't there, but the answer is everyone. Everyone should be on LinkedIn, from students to people in their careers to business owners. Anybody on LinkedIn will have a great opportunity to grow their network and to literally get their voice heard. So if you are a student and you're looking to grow, it's the best opportunity to start getting on there, posting questions, connecting with people in your dream companies. That's a great way to land a job. If you're in your career, it's a great way to get to know other people, to connect with your colleagues, to grow your network. And then if you are a business owner, it's a great way to get your business heard and your personal brand really spread across. So you can post videos, you can post articles, there's so many different things that you can do. LinkedIn does have a wide variety of posts available, and it is a great, great platform to share with different types of creatives, because since it is so relatively new compared to the other platforms, lots of things perform well. So even if you're just posting a little quote, that performs well. If you're posting an image, that's going to perform well. An article, a video, all of that performs well.
So, and also how Laura said, LinkedIn is for everyone. What that means, everyone is on a different journey, a different path. If you're a high school student, university student looking for jobs, or if you are someone that's a senior in a company, or if you're a CEO been doing business for 70 years or whatever, everyone has a space on LinkedIn. Everyone's looking for a different goal, a different network. So the sooner you start setting up your profile, the better, because you're gonna start building up that network. And it's super important because it's not like, okay, maybe I don't know you, but you're in the same industry. That means that you can connect with that person. So it's not like, okay, I only connect with people that I know, which is what many people recommend. But the same way, you need to expand your network. And the only way to do it is by networking and really having one-on-one conversation with that type of person. So you need to be connecting with people daily. You need to see if they're in your industry, if you are in the same kind of field. That's someone that's super potential for your network. So make sure you like the post, make sure you start a conversation, go into the DMs, don't be spammy, don't try to sell first, don't do that at all. You need to be connecting with them one-on-one, okay?
Exactly. So now the next part is, okay, I'm on LinkedIn. What's the purpose of it and how do I grow? So the recipe for LinkedIn is to post daily. It doesn't matter what you're posting. You can literally just do a reshare. You can comment, whatever you are, just be active daily and add value. So there's a difference when you just like as when you just comment on something and just share your opinion. When you like something, it's going to boomerang into your connections too. But all that we see, for example, is Laura liked Gabriel's post. But we don't see anything else about Laura. We just see Gabriel's post. But for example, if he posted something and I think it's absolutely amazing, and I comment, wow, this is great. This really relates to what the agency is doing on this and this project, whatever. It doesn't even have to be that long. It just has to be my opinion. When my connections see it, not only are they seeing his post, but they're also seeing my comment on there as like the first highlight. That is a huge, huge opportunity for you to build your brand awareness. And maybe you might say, okay, I'm not a brand, I'm just a person. That's okay. That's a great way for you to also build your connections, like we're mentioning. That's such an important thing. It's just like if you were out attending over 10 networking events per day. Imagine the benefits and the influence that you would grow from all those connections that you're meeting.
Exactly. So you post daily and you reshare whatever content you're trying to do, and also add your little nugget of information on top, so people know your opinions and what you stand for or anything like that. So also make sure that not only you engage, but also if you like the post, connect with the person. Also make sure you write a one-on-one and direct message to that person and try to create a connection with them, because what happens is the more you do it, so they're gonna come back whenever you post and also try to listen to what you have to say, because they got to know you better. So that way it's I give you, you give me kind of relationship, and it's super real because you know that person to a different level, and you also connect with different topics. Maybe you like fishing and he likes fishing, or she likes fishing, or whatever topic. So you have a meaningful connection with them.
Exactly. Were you going to say anything else?
No.
And also, I'm going to answer the question that Rochester had at the beginning when we started. He asked, how do we do hashtags on LinkedIn?
So what I recommend is, because LinkedIn is such a new platform, and they are developing new strategies. They are adding different algorithm metrics and all of that. It's not that developed as IG or any other platform. So what I do for my personal account is only 3 hashtags to test to see what's working. Sometimes you get notifications like, hey, your post is trending in these hashtags, but you don't know what's going on. You don't know if that's true or not. So what I recommend, use in at least 3 hashtags and see what works, and change the hashtags depending on whatever you're talking about. So that's the only thing that we recommend. But besides that, don't get in the game of hashtags. It's more important that the content is super valuable so your network can reshare whatever you're trying to say.
Exactly. So let us know if you do have any other questions on LinkedIn. If you're personally on LinkedIn and maybe aren't sure about what to do, what type of post to create, if you're doing the right thing, let us know. And hello to all of you who are joining. We're talking all about LinkedIn. So we already shared exactly what profiles you have on LinkedIn. So you have a personal and you have a company, and then what you need in order to grow. But basically, everybody should be on LinkedIn. And another thing that we'll dive into later on, but we do want to mention, is that you have to keep in mind that LinkedIn, just like any other social media platform, has organic and it has paid post. So if you're just starting out, and basically no matter what brand you are, make sure that you are doing organic posts on a daily, weekly interactions, making sure that your employees are also actively contributing. And then later on, if you do realize that your specific target audience is on LinkedIn, so for example, if I'm maybe like a printing software, and I know that my product is specific to put in offices and that's my target audience, it would be super beneficial for me to start running ads as a brand on LinkedIn in order for all these target customers to see my product. If you do want to learn more about that whole paid aspect of LinkedIn, you can just send us a message and we'll share some tips and tricks that we've learned over the time. And there are different things that you can try, like the in-mail feature that LinkedIn has, which is basically searching up a type of position on LinkedIn. So for example, if I'm looking to connect with all the CMOs of LinkedIn in my area, so in the Florida area, I would just type in CMOs in Florida, and LinkedIn gives me a whole list of people that have that position. I can easily connect and send them a message. The problem is that so many people are doing this because LinkedIn is offering a free trial, that a lot of people have reached a max spam on their inboxes. I know I have, and it's really hard for me to go through all of them. So I used to connect and really talk to each person. But now I'm just, I know most of them are spam and most of them are trying to sell me something. So I would personally stay away from InMail if you're doing it as like a reach out, if you're doing it to sell or promote your product. There's better ways to do it.
Also, make sure that as any social media platform, there's this spammy behavior that you need to keep in mind and you need to watch out. So first is, please don't start spamming people on the DMs. So don't start just pushing your products, services, your websites like, hi, how are you? This is my product. So what's going to happen is you start doing that, your account will get, even the engagement rate is going to start decreasing. So don't spam people on the DMs, because you can find huge, personalities. You can find the CEO of whatever company and you can start a conversation with them.
Yeah.
But if you start by just selling your products, you're going to start going down and down and down. So that's one. Then the other one is, don't start tagging people on your own content so they see it and they like it, so their network can also see it. So what's going to happen there is sometimes it's not related to their audience. It's not related to their topic or expertise. So you shouldn't be tagging people that's not relevant to the post you're posting. So that's another thing that's super important. The other one is pods. What's a pod? It's like 1,000 people in one big group chat. So every time you post, You share your post there, and they also everyone go to that post and like and comment, so their network can see it.
Just like on Instagram.
Just like on IG, exactly. So this is spammy behavior, and what happens there is that you have a fake number in your comments and likes. And what happens is that you don't know what works or what doesn't. And also the people that like it is always the same one. So LinkedIn will know that you're doing a spammy behavior, and your account will decrease the engagement. And you're only gonna be within that circle of 1,000 people that whatever are in that group. So don't participate in these comment pods because it's super not beneficial for your account. Finally, there are a ton of softwares that are out there to help you spam people. Just like 1,000 posts or like and comment 1,000 posts.
Just like on Instagram.
Yes, also like on IG. So don't participate in that because that's gonna hurt your account. The best way to grow organically is by picking a niche, posting daily, testing different types of content, okay? That are also creating your network and speaking with people one-on-one on the direct messages, on the DMs. That way you're gonna grow little by little, and it's not a fake kind of relief just trying to look for likes and comments. If you want to grow an authentic audience within LinkedIn, just make it as real as you can get, okay?
Yeah. I think that really relates to every social media platform, and especially if you are just jumping onto LinkedIn. LinkedIn has such a great engagement and such a great opportunity for you to grow that you really don't want to mess it up by jumping on these spammy things. Just like on Instagram, just like on Facebook, just like on TikTok, it's really not worth it because that fake growth that you believe that you're having will actually come back and hurt you. These platforms are very smart. The people behind them are very, very smart. So trust them. Like they know you're trying to cheat the system, and it's really not worth it.
Exactly.
So if you have any questions, let us know. Connect with us on LinkedIn. You can search for myself, Laura Gomez, Gabriel Meneses, or TDC Digital Agency. We're all on LinkedIn. And of course, you can leave any questions here. I think we answered all the questions from the beginning, but if we didn't, go ahead and comment again, or just send us a message after the live is over.
Also, there is a live podcast that we did specifically on LinkedIn with one of the pros. It's called SAG. It was the latest episode that went live last Friday. It's awesome. I mean, we spoke for more than an hour just about strategies and how to grow your account, and specifically how to make your niche, and you own that niche. You'll be a presence. You'll be like the celebrity of the niche, basically. So it's super, super insightful. Everything we talk about is a full-on podcast. You can go to any podcasting platform, Spotify, Apple Music, anything like Overcast, Anchor. You'll find it there. You look for TDC Talks and you will see the episode. Also, you can go on YouTube and you can see the video episode. If you like faces and you are more focused when you see a video, you can also go on YouTube and watch the full episode. It's super insightful. I fully recommend it if you're trying to go and build your LinkedIn profiles. So it's super, super great. So before you do anything with LinkedIn, watch the episode because it's going to help you so much. It's going to save you years of experience in only 1 hour. So fully recommended.
And thank you, Rochester, for adding TDC. If you have any questions, you can also connect with us on LinkedIn. And we have that episode, and we also have a great episode on LinkedIn on our TDC Talks podcast with Mayan, who is a LinkedIn and TikTok expert. So if you're interested in any of those two platforms, go ahead and check it out. Like he mentioned, available on any podcasting platform or YouTube. Thank you guys. This was very important information. We are so glad we could share this information with you. And if you have any questions later on LinkedIn, or if you start creating your profile and then want to improve it, just send us a message.
Awesome. So we'll see
You're
you
welcome.
next Thursday. A new topic. If you have any suggestions for topics, feel free to send us a DM so we can work during the week and add as much value as we can. So any digital marketing questions regarding platforms, optimization, ads, anything you have in mind, content creation, just send the questions. So we're going to be there next Thursday at 11 a.m., okay?
That's right.
Awesome. So we'll see you and thank you again. So thank you. Stay healthy, stay home, and talk to you next week, okay? Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.